Warnings of snow and ice this morning across northern areas of England and Scotland. To lower levels, snow is falling. Higher routes and roads are impassable. I have all the details of that and more coming up. Well, good morning, Britain.
Cricket here today, even if they could, Laura, it's kind of snowy or wet, depending where you are, isn't it? Pretty miserable.
There's literally every type of weather, but snow is the one that most people, I think, are interested in.
I'm desperate for snow.
I don't know what happens if you have a snow day and you're homeschooling. Maybe just take the day off. I don't know. I didn't say that. But some of you will be waking up to this morning, particularly through northern areas of England and across Scotland. And in fact, we have an amber weather warning from the Met Office. This means that there is a much higher chance of disruption through these parts of central Scotland and towards the far north of England. Here we could see 5 to 10 centimetres locally, up to 20 centimetres over 200 metres. And we already have reports of about 10 centimetres over about 150 metres. Snow lying this morning and falling through Stranraer, through Stirling, and the snow gates are closed in towards Braemar as well. So some higher routes and potentially some of those Transpennine routes later will become impassable. But this is the latest radar, and it just shows where precipitation is falling from the sky, not whether it is rain, sleet or snow. But it's Scotland, northern England, eastern areas of England. It's really southern areas where we have cloud and rain this morning. The rain is heavy. There's a lot of spray on the roads. But it's further north where this all moved into cold air, and you can see the white here picks out quite clearly where the snow is falling. Like I said, not just over higher ground, even to lower levels. It will drag its way down as we head through the coming hours. So through central Scotland, the M8 may well see some snow all the way through towards Cumbria, Northumberland, towards these Transpennine routes through Yorkshire as well. And later this afternoon through the Midlands into western parts of East Anglia, through Cambridgeshire. Here we can see some snow as well. More likely just to see a light covering to lower levels at most here, maybe some over the Chilterns as well. But what a difference it makes from west to east, because these eastern areas, 3 or 4 degrees with this cold wind, but further west, we're looking at 9 or 10 degrees. Now, slowly we see this whole band of rain, sleet and snow mix slipping its way southwards. Tonight, the sky is clear, the winds fall light, and we see a widespread frost developing. And that means with all of the snow and the ice around, it could be very, very slippy on untreated surfaces first thing tomorrow morning. So watch out for it being icy, also freezing fog to contend with first thing tomorrow morning. But the good news is tomorrow is a drier day, a brighter day, a sunny one, but a colder one as well. But there's rain here coming in behind me, and we could do it all over again on Saturday, Kate.
OK, all right. Thanks, Laura. Thanks very much indeed. Good morning, Britain here, all the way through until 9 o'clock.
Good morning. You may well be waking up to this morning across northern areas of England and Scotland. Snow falling, lying, covering some areas. Great news if you are working from home or you are homeschooling, because it means you can get out and enjoy it. Not for all of us. Some is a bit of an icy, treacherous route this morning. So we have the weather front. It's moved into cold air. It's bringing with it sleet and snow, and also rain, a lot of rain in the south, and that means there's a lot of spray on the roads. So this is where we are as we head through the day today. A weather front marching its way eastwards. It's through Scotland, northern areas of England where we have snow falling at the moment. By this afternoon, the focus moves its way through the Midlands into western parts of East Anglia. And here we could just see a few centimetres to lower levels, but at these higher routes where we have an amber warning from the Met Office, we already have reports of about 3 to 5 centimetres to lower levels, 10 plus centimetres over about 150 metres. In the south, it is thoroughly wet with all that spray, but through western areas, it is much milder and also windy. So the battleground is set as we head through the next 7 days. Let's see which wins out. Well, across the north, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, north of around about Leeds. Average temperature here, it stays below average as we head through this next 7 days, but western areas will always be that bit milder. Percentage chance of rainfall, at the moment we have some peaks. It's a peak today with a band of rain and the sleet and the snow, mostly over high ground, but also some to lower levels. A drier day, a colder feel tomorrow, but then rain returns on Saturday before it turns drier by the end of the weekend. Fortunes further south for England and Wales, south of Leeds. Well, temperatures again around about or just below average. But you can see here what happens with percentage chance of rainfall and our weather symbols. Today we've got the rain, it is heavy, there's a high chance of being wet, but drier, colder tomorrow, the return of some welcome sunshine before another weather front moves in. So we really have this roller coaster ride of wet, dry through the next few days. For the weather where you are in detail. I feel like I need to do an arm just like Sophie. This will be the kind of thing that you'll be seeing today. Snow. It is falling, not for all of us, but through northern England and Scotland. We often say over higher ground, and it mainly is, but there is some to lower levels. But further south, we have a lot of rain. So this morning, heavy rain in the south, a lot of spray on the roads. It is mild, but cold in the north where we have sleet, snow and ice. Snow is falling through much of Scotland, all the way down through the Pennines. Later on today, it'll move its way through the Midlands and towards East Anglia, and it will feel cold again in the north. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Now, this morning, a band of rain marched across the country, bumped into the cold air, and it's brought with it sleet and snow, an amber warning through northern areas of England, central Scotland, and there was a lot of snow falling and lying. We sent lots of pictures, and this allows some extra time because it is looking very, very difficult. Now, today's weather is dominated by the rain, sleet and snow. Further south, heavy rains brought a lot of flooding on the roads, and this is where our weather front sits at the moment. But let's look at the detail at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's worth pointing out it's through Perth, Stirling towards Glasgow, the M80, the A9, some very difficult driving conditions. The roads there have been closed all the way through County Durham, through Northumberland. Snow is lying at 100 metres. We're seeing up to 5 centimetres of snow. But then we come further south at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's cloudy skies, mild weather and heavy rain, the risk of flooding that will dominate your journey today.